Halo, episode 7 of season 2, now out. Let's talk about it. Okay, so episode 7 of Halo season 2 is now done and dusted, out on Paramount Plus for you guys to go and check out. And look, season 2 has been so much better than season 1. There's only been one episode that I didn't like. Last week's episode I absolutely loved as well. But I'm telling you now, for the first time, after watching Halo, after watching an episode of this show, this was the first episode that made me go, I want to continue on. I don't want to stop right now. I just want to give me the rest of the episodes right now. I just want to continue on. I have not been this engaged, this into the Halo show the whole entire season, or in the whole entire first season as well. This episode was just brilliant. This was the episode that I think most of us have been waiting for. This is the one that has now set in motion to where we could potentially go in season 3. Now, there's a lot of things that happen in here, and I can safely say that a character that I do not like in this show, I believe the name is Quan. I do not like that character. I did not like her in season 1, and I did not like her so far in season 2. But she actually was useful in this episode, and I enjoyed. This is the first episode. Like, I know this is going to be insane for people who have been following me and follow the show to hear this. But I actually enjoyed her in this episode. I thought the way that they handled her in this episode was done so much better than the previous ones. And it was actually compelling. And now I'm actually intrigued by the character herself. I feel like this is what I've been waiting for when it came to her character, is to actually showcase me how important she is to the story. Because we've seen it in season 1, we've seen a bit in season 2, and it just never felt like her character was an integral part of the show or had any meaning moving forward in this show. Like, I was sitting there like, what is the point of her? We could just remove her out of there and nothing changes. But this episode solidified that she is important, and there's something about her and maybe her ancestors, but something about those, those symbols and the stars that she saw that integrate into this story. Because when we get the stuff with Miranda Keyes and Dr. Halsey and Quan in this insane moment where they go through and they figure out the stars, and it opens the gateway that they were in last episode. They go in, and I must say, seeing the energy bridge was awesome. It looked like it was ripped straight out of the game. The architecture, design of the actual place that they were in, straight out of the game. Looked brilliant. I absolutely loved it. I was just sitting there like, they nailed that aspect of it. Absolutely nailed it. But then, as they go through, they get into this lab, and we see this creature that's like human, but not human at the same time. It's sort of like a mix of the Covenant and the human. And that thing had something in its hand, and this is where we start to see what could potentially happen moving forward. Now, whether or not this is the Flood, this is how the Flood are going to be introduced through this way, I don't know. Obviously, we know that they don't follow the law and the games in this show, so really, there could be things that they take from there that inspire certain events. Could this be that sort of thing where it's inspired by something that happens in the law? We don't know, because they could change it at any moment. So I don't know what's going to happen. Is this going to be the start of the Flood? Because Miranda gets the thing and she opens it. Could this be the moment where the Flood gets loose? I don't know. It's all speculation, mate, because they could go any way right now. But as they're coming back, we get a close-up of this city that's in there as well. That looks spectacular. So I loved all that stuff. And then we get the stuff with Chief. And Master Chief going through and just being a complete badass. Loved it. Now that he's got his suit on, I am so hyped for the next episode with him. It looks like he's going to go to the Halo and he's going to have his suit on. There's going to be battles. It's going to be so freaking awesome. I cannot wait. But then we also have Ackerson, who has been the thorn in the butt for most people and has been the person that we believed was behind everything. But turns out he's not. He's just a pawn in the game, as well as the Admiral who's there. She's the one pulling all the strings. So she has been lying to him, because apparently the spike is not what she said. She told them that, oh, that's a spike that overrides, the ship and everything. No, Ackerson actually takes this and runs a simulation on it. What it does is it explodes and creates the fusion engines in that to combust and blow up everything within 1,000,000 kilometers, 1,000,000 miles, whatever, of a radius, and just destroy anything in its path. So her goal is to destroy her fleet, to destroy their Covenant fleet, and to destroy the Halo. So you have that going on as well. So we'll have that all happening behind the scenes. So she's the one that's really pulling the strings. But when she finds out Chief's alive, things are going to get dicey, man. Things are going to get really dicey because she finds out as he's leaving in the Pelican, and I'm excited to see where we go with that. Then we have the stuff as well going on with the Covenant. We got to see the end of that fight, and it was freaking awesome, man. There's something about those energy swords that just look great and just feel great. I don't know. I used to always use them on the game as well, the energy swords. Whenever you killed one, I know you couldn't do it in the first one, but in the second one, third one, and that, and so on, you pick up the energy sword and you're just like, let's go, bro. I'm just about to destroy you. They're so fun to use in the game. But we get to see that battle, and we get to see what's going on with them and where they're at and how they're trying to get the Halo as well, and what the difference is going to be between Makee and John. What is going to happen with them now? They're both going under it, going down to the Halo. So I'm excited, man. I didn't want this episode to end. I really didn't. And you know what? When John's in the Pelican and he sees the Halo, and then it goes into the shot, this beautiful shot of the Halo, and the music started playing. Oh, you have no idea. I just filled me with joy. This episode filled me with so much joy. It was awesome. I want to continue watching. I didn't want this to end, man. And it's the first time I can say that for this series. Is after an episode, I was like, no, man, I have to watch the next one. Drop the next one, Paramount. Just give me the rest of the season right now. Look, I mean, it has its ups and downs. Let's be real. This has its ups and downs, but season 2 has been so much better than season 1. And now moving forward, I know there's some key plot points and stuff that people wanted from the game and that they're not going to do. But right now, moving forward, I can't wait. Because we even had the stuff with Kessler and that as well. And we get a little bit of backstory to what actually went on in the Spartan program as kids, as Soren tells his wife that. And it's brutal. It's really brutal what they went through. So his son, Kessler's about to go through that. And we get to see Soren add his freaking absolute beast, man. Where he's just butchering these people up trying to save his son. And then it's insane as well. So there's so many things going on that are just exciting right now. And I can't wait for the next episode. Bring on the next episode now. I need to watch the next episode. Let me know if you guys had the same feeling as me. Maybe you guys didn't. Smash it down in the comment section below. Smash that like button for me. Click subscribe. And I'll see you guys next video. Until then, stay safe and peace out.